Hey there, it's Elizabeth, and welcome back to another Ramble Session. Whew, I am worn out already. So, I hope y'all are doing well. It is Monday, the week before Christmas already. Can you believe that this year has flown by? Oh my goodness. So, yeah, let's get started, shall we? So what you're looking at right here, I thought I would put this on because just this morning, my son and I completed our tradition of making almond roca each Christmas season. So that is cooling on the counter before I slip it into the refrigerator to get all hardened up and yummy goodness. So I wanted to put this here because I knew I was going to mention it, and just in case any of you want the recipe, here it is. I always add a little bit more brown sugar and more butter because my sheet pans are larger than normal. So, anywho, yeah. It's very yummy. It's very rich, but we make it every year, and my son and I look forward to making it together. So that's that. A lot of stuff on my desk, okay? Oh my gosh, okay? Hello, can you tell? It's Christmas. I mean, these are some beautiful washies. Oh, I'm missing one. Oh, there it is. Yeah, these are some beautiful washies that Karen gifted me last week or 2 weeks ago. Oh, love them. Yeah, so washi I mean, it is like Christmas threw up in here, let me tell you what. Anyhow, oh, we're just going to go through the pile, right? And I'll just tell you what's going on. So, this is a really good magazine that I get clippings from. And look at that gorgeous picture there, right? It's called the Cottage Journal. And look at the back of that. That's so beautiful. That would really be a pretty image like in a junk journal. Interesting. I got this magazine at our local library for free, so I don't think it's the type of, it's like a reading magazine, you know, so it's not the type of magazine that's like a catalog that you can generally get for free online, but, you know, look for it if you're in the U.S., look for it in your library section if your library gives away, you know, free materials. So that's a really good one to have for clippings. Then, of course, I always have my Pier 1. This is the Christmas one, so they have really cute images too, so I've been clipping those out here. I just made a photocopy of the almond roca recipe for my Fobonichi because I'm gonna write that in. Yeah. Oh, on the subject of magazines, the other day, my husband, I thought that it was like junk mail and I was gonna throw it away, but it's a good thing that I didn't because my husband, his company works with a certain hotel chain, and you know, like when he has to go on business meetings and stuff like that, he stays in a certain hotel chain, and so through that we collect, I think it's through work anyway, we collect points, right? And so then they give you a voucher with so many points, and this time I could use it to order magazines, a yearly subscription, and we had so many points racked up that I was able to order like 6 magazines, I think. Oh, craziness. So, happy for that. Happy Christmas to me. Yeah, when my husband opened it, he said, oh, here, honey, you're gonna, you'll like this. So, yeah, I was ever so grateful that I did not count it as junk mail, Okay. And then this here is I've been working on. Last week I hope this isn't glary for you guys. Well, it is. Okay, there we go. Yeah, last week I told you, oh, poo-poo, I was going to show you how not to do, okay? How not to do this. Anyhow, I didn't have time this morning, but this is going to be a little golden book night before Christmas. It's gonna be, I was gifted this by Karen, by my sweet sister Karen in Australia, along with like three other golden books. I think they were all Christmas golden books. And so I am currently in the process of making a December journal, and it's not going to be for this year, right? So what I did was I took out, the pages, and then I reinforced the spine. And what I did for the spine, if you can tell, The spine is right down this center here, which is where I should have cut it and then added my own piece of spine, like this here, added my own piece of spine. Because by doing it this way, if you can even see, yeah, by doing it this way, let me show you in another book too. Okay, here I have this old golden book. Okay, over here on the side, see it's like scored here, okay? And then you have like this little, like, I don't even know how big that is, like a half, hello, there's a ruler right there, Elizabeth, but anyway, it's like half an inch, maybe less than that probably. Okay, I'm looking, gosh. Yeah, it is, it's a half an inch, so I didn't need to look anyway. Okay, anyhow, when you're making junk journals out of these types of books, and if you want to include the pages, okay, the inside pages, see the pages go all the way clear to this side of the book, okay? What I did with this one, instead of cutting it, instead of cutting it straight down this center piece, I just kind of manipulated those two scored pieces and made my own spine just from that. The only problem is that when you go to put your pages back into the book, if you want to do that, I had to cut them down to size because they won't fit. So there's a little tip on something not to do if you're going to be making journals out of like little golden books. Excuse me, sorry, there's Fred. You take the staples out, you open the book up, you take all the pages out, then you're gonna have to make yourself a new spine, okay? I'm not gonna do like a tutorial or anything like that on how I did this, but because I don't do it often, and let me tell you, there are so many wonderful journalers and people that make journals and journal artists and all of that stuff on YouTube that you can go look up. And if you type in junk journal, you'll find a plethora of sites to go to. I usually do these like one-offs, like I don't make them all the time, so I have no system whatsoever, and it usually takes me at least 3 months to complete one because of that, because I don't do them all the time. So, and then of course I make mistakes like this one and don't do the spine correctly, and then I have to cut down the inside pages. And then what I ended up doing, see, there's always a solution to everything, but what I ended up doing was cutting the page. This will get sewn into the book, and then I had to make like a new little strip here and glue it on so that I could have the pages connected so that I could sew them into the spine. Oh my gosh, yeah. So, and then like I said too, like I don't make these all the time, so each and every time I make them, it is a brand new learning experience, and I have to like sit here and figure it out and blah blah blah. So this one's gonna have 2 signatures. This is one of my signatures that is complete so far. I got this beautiful page from my dear crafty bestie, Cindy, who she came over last week, and this is what our project was that we were working on. This is just, what's a really good idea too, to use in Christmas junk journals or whatever, is cards. Now this happens to be an unused card that I just had in my stash, but you can also use, let me just show you, like sometimes you know how like businesses give you cards, like look at this beautiful one, right? This was from the cardiology department down in the Keys, which I haven't been to their office in like 9 years, so why they're sending me a Christmas card now, I have no idea. But see, it'll fit perfectly in here if I choose to use it in this book. Sorry if there's any glare, it's a very sparkly card. So that's a great idea for cards that, like you might get in the mail from your bank or from a doctor's office or something like that. You can still use them. And then on the inside, I would, like cover this up maybe with something or put a pocket here or whatever. Same on the back, I might cover it with scrapbook paper or whatever, and, use it like that, that would be super cute. Here's another one that I got. Look how pretty that is, all glittery and everything. Who's this from? Oh, this is from the lady we bought our house. Well, we didn't buy it from her, I guess. It's the real estate agent that we used when we bought our original house, and that was 17 years ago. So, so anyhow, what I would do is I would use this, right? It's like perfect size to put in a book. So save those cards. And I even have like, I think I'll show you in here. Yeah. So here's the night before Christmas, the actual story pages. So I put those in there. My dear girlfriend, when she was here, showed me how to make these cute little pockets, right? I still have to glue it on the side and put washi tape, but super duper cute. More of the book pages. This is just old graph paper I have. This idea is actually from Johanna, and I'll leave her link below. I love this idea. You sew a piece of acetate onto a piece of scrapbook paper, and then you have like a cute little pocket for a picture to put in there, or some, receipts or whatever you want to put in there. Super duper cute. This is just ledger paper. I'm just showing you some of the things I put in here. I think this was from somebody. No, it wasn't. This was another extra card that I had. So like I would take a piece of pretty scrapbook paper and cover this, right? Or a vintage picture, or make it into a pocket, or whatever the case is. Here is just a glassine bag that I have, so I can put that on here, which is one side of an envelope. What I did was I took 2 envelopes, stuck them together with their flaps, right? Then I have to glue this flap down so it's flat. And then I have the perfect little spot for a pretty little gift bag or whatever. In here, I can decorate this page and put goodies in here. Here's more of the book pages, more of the graph paper. This is another card that I just had in my stash, right? So, I can use this. I can put a pretty piece of scrapbook paper, or I can add embellishments, or just put a sticker on there and call it macaroni. This is the center of the signature, right? So then all the rest, or like here, like I don't want to see this here, so I would maybe put a belly band across here even. I could do that. There's so many different ideas, right? Here's the other side of the envelope, the other side of that pretty little Christmas card, and on she goes. Okay, so yeah, I've been working on that, and it's been super fun. I'm hoping that my friend is gonna come over. I think the way that I'm gonna bind this, I'm gonna bind it by doing a 3 pamphlet stitch, okay? And again, it's gonna have 2 signatures. And then the closure I'm gonna use is going to be just some maybe Christmas fabric, or like red seam binding. And I will use my little eyelets with my crocodile, and I will, make a pretty little tie closure on the side. So that'll be fun. So I've been working on that. What else? These are just, these are the labels that I use. And I know some of you sometimes ask me about these labels, and I use these labels let me show you in my Fobonichi. I use them for up here. Okay, now in this month, the month of November, I just used what are these called? Quotes. Yeah. I always ask you guys questions like, I don't know, by some miracle someone's gonna answer me. I don't know. Anywho. So anyway, that's what I use these little labels for, is that top part of my header. And I've always done that pretty much since I started doing the Fobonichi. These happen to be for December, and these are all Bible verses related to the birth of Christ and the reason for the season. So that's what these are. And these are just clear address labels. That's all they are. I have them on my computer, and I just save them to a file. And so I have them each year, or each month, like in the month of February. I know I've explained this before. In the month of February, I do quotes all about love. During the month of November, I do quotes about Thanksgiving and gratefulness. You get the picture. So that's what that is. What else is on my desk? This cute little Christmas stamp I've been using because I showed you these last time too. These are my little postcards that I made a la Crafty Hodges. and that's what the back looks like. They came out super cute. These have been like drying, and then I'm going to take an iron to them with a piece of wax paper over to kind of heat set it before I then use my matte medium and my glossy medium to finish them out. These are just 4 extra ones that I had just in case I needed to send out more, so I was working on that. That's mostly what I did last week. That and I did an awful lot of filming last week. Holy cow, let me get you something pretty to look at. I'll explain this in a second. There you go. Yeah, last week I pretty much spent most of my days working on filming. Oh my goodness. I think I filmed a total of 9 flip throughs, I think. So what I do is I film them, obviously, and then I have to take them to my computer, upload them to my computer. Then I have to go to open up my YouTube and upload them to my YouTube channel. I set them to private so that when I'm ready to upload another video, I can just click public and zoom, it's onto YouTube. And one of the reasons I like doing it that way a lot of times is because I might not be in town. Like after Christmas this year, we're going out of town. We're going to be down south for like 2 weeks. So my husband and I. And so, you know, I don't want to leave y'all hanging for 2 weeks. I don't even know. Some of you might not even notice. But anyway, I want to just be able to click a button and pop it onto YouTube, onto public, so that it's already done and there and all of that stuff, because my internet down there is super duper slow. Like up here at this house, I can upload a video about, you know, anywhere like a 15 to 20 minute video. It only takes me like maybe 30 minutes to upload that, you know, to YouTube. So down at the South House, it would take me like 3 hours to upload a video. So that's why I do that. Yeah, so I have a bunch of videos for you guys in the queue. And yeah, I'm going to be working on more of those maybe today. And then, so this, what you're looking at right here is it's called a ratty rag rug. And it is a crochet rug using rags, right? So my dear friend Jerry Bellini had sent me for my birthday, she sent me a stack of, it was like a pound of blue fabric, because I had seen she was making her rugs for her new house. She was making a bunch of these rugs, and I was like, oh my gosh, those are so lovely. I've always wanted to learn how to make them. And so she had put a class on Skillshare, and she was running it. I don't think it's any longer running, but she was running a special to where if you signed up with Skillshare for 2 months, you could get 2 months free, and then you can cancel at any time. But she has a class on Skillshare where you can learn how to make this rug, and it's super fun. And I just love these. I love these. So I am making this. Actually, I don't know what it's gonna, how big it's gonna be. I'm not sure yet. I guess I'll just keep going around and around and around until I feel like it's big enough. It's going to be for the bungalow bathroom, the shower, the shower mat at the bungalow. So that's why it's in these beautiful blues, like the ocean. And so, yeah, I can't wait to finish this up. That's so much fun. I'm still working. Oh my gosh. I'm still working on the Never Ending Afghan. And I'm still working on my, what is it called? I'm still working on my dish towel. I get bored very easily. Like, can any of you tell? I get bored super easily. So that's probably why I work on so many different projects at one time, because it's like when I get bored with something, I just set it aside. I'm like, okay, let me work on my Christmas journal. And then I get, I do some in that. I get bored. I'm like, okay, let me clip some, clippings out. And so I do that for a little bit, and then I get bored with that. And let me pick up the crochet and do a few rows, so that's my life story, right? So anywho, I think that is all I've been working on, I do believe. Oh, I did receive, well, I received it a lot back in October. I received the Rebookeries journal, and I think it was called The Green Kingdom. And I need to do a video on that. Like, not really an unboxing, but I did tell you guys, some of you asked if I would show it when I received it. And so, yes, I have finally opened it because my husband made me wait until my birthday. So yeah, that was a couple weeks ago. So I have opened it. I have not begun on it. I haven't begun. I don't know. I haven't started on working in it yet. But yeah, I'll do a video for you guys showing you the book because I love it. And yeah, okay. So now I'm leaving you here for sure. Okay. So I hope you all have a most wonderful holiday season, a blessed holiday season, a season of love and family and friends, and a safe and happy and healthy new year. And yeah, I will catch you next time. Next time I catch you in a ramble session, it will be 2018, I think. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, shall we? Okay. Thanks for hanging out with me and sharing your time with me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will catch you real soon. Thanks.